Brooks Bench with your host, Brooke, aka Shiggy, and my co-host, Brooke.
What's up, y'all?
And Megan.
What's up?
If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share, follow us on all social media, and join our Discord. We have a lot to talk about, so let's get into it. All right, Brooke. I don't know. Did you see the Olympic roster?
Oh, I saw it.
Did you know it got leaked? You know it's not official?
Really? No, I don't know. Listen, I am not paying attention to anything right now compared to the way you guys are. So somebody could have been like, this is official for 2028. And I'd be like, cool.
Okay, sounds good. Good enough.
Yeah, sure.
No, yeah, I saw it. It was like, it's not supposed to be out until Tuesday, so this is like a leaked. But ESPN posted, I think. And I was like, well, how is this
Somebody's
leaked?
getting fired.
Yeah, so I don't know, but we are going to talk about it because obviously it caused controversy around the world. Okay, so the people who made it are Asia Wilson, Brianna Stewart, Sabrina Ionescu, Kelsey Plum, Brittany Griner, Jewel Lloyd, Diana Taurasi, Chelsea Gray, Nafisa Collier, Alyssa Thomas, Jackie Young, Kalia Copper. That's tough. That is pretty tough, right? Well, obviously, the Caitlin Clark fans, and everyone that loves Caitlin Clark, we're very upset. And we're here to talk about that today. So, should the fans be mad that Caitlin Clark did not make the Olympic team? Who would like to kick it off? Don't jump at once.
I mean, no, she's a rookie. Like, this is the Olympics. This is a whole nother stage. This isn't about, money or WNBA politics or, look at the roster.
Yeah.
I mean, the roster speaks for itself. All that talent. I mean, yes, Clark is talented, but is she ready to go be on the Olympic team? I don't know if she's there yet.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I look at this roster
Yeah.
and I don't see who she would replace on this roster.
I do agree with you. What do you think, Brooke?
I guess I'll stick with just your question. No, I think like once again, she's a rookie. It's taken her the 12 games to warm up in WNBA from NCAA. So like the Olympics, you have to jump in and be hot and be ready. Like there is no option. You don't get warm up. You don't get the 12 games. And I agree. I don't think she's ready yet. I think she made a great case. And the fact that she was even invited as the only NCAA athlete is huge and love that and exciting. But like once again, it's also really hard to compete with Sabrina and Kelsey and Jewel, and Diana and Chelsea Gray, and Jackie. Like those are your competition. It's not like you're going up against Asia Wilson and Nafisa Collier. Like you don't play the same spot. So it's and we know everybody's done their own draft. It's hard to grab these guards quick.
Yeah.
So
yeah. No, I agree. I think the perspective that people were stirring the pot with is whoever the committee that picked, this team, they missed it because Caitlin Clark is going to bring so much attention to the Olympic team, yada, yada, yada. Even if she doesn't play, people are still going to tune in. Bro, it's the Olympics. People tune in regardless. I mean, that's my perspective. I mean, everyone tunes into Olympics. I tune into sports I never watch just because it's the Olympics.
Dude, handball, I'm all about it now in the Olympics.
Yeah, any Olympic, whatever's on, I'm watching it. It's the Olympics. It comes, every 4 years?
And honestly, I can test for Shiggy on this one because last year during the World Cup, she was texting me during the World Cup. Shiggy doesn't watch soccer, you guys.
Absolutely not.
And let alone women's soccer. Shiggy so far away from that, and she was texting me about the national team.
Yeah.
About it. So it's like one of those things. It's the Olympics. But she's going to make it in 2028. Chill. Let her develop.
Yeah.
Calm down everything.
And it's also give her a break. She just played a whole college season, jumped in the WNBA. Now you want to go to play in the Olympics?
She literally just said that she was excited for their break that they have because they played so many games.
I bet she was. Look how well she played after her break, guys. You want her to be efficient? Let her rest. Jeez, could you imagine after the Olympic break how great she's going to play with all that time off? Oh my God. It's going to be a relief.
She's mad. She's going to be doing great for the next couple of years, y'all. Let her bake a little bit more.
Yeah,
geez, baby.
Guys. I'm just saying.
I would love to be there too.
Yeah. And I mean, you guys, I think there's a couple names that did get snubbed. Like everyone's like, Caitlin Clark got snubbed. Whatever. That's the headline. But no, there's some other people that I probably would have picked over Caitlin Clark. I'm just saying. And I'm going to name them for you guys. For me, there's 3 names that stand out. Arike.
Stand off is what you mean.
Arike, NECA, and freaking Dearica Hamby. We have to give Dearica her flowers because that girl's killing it right now. But again, who are we going to kick off? Like, there's not, even with those 3 big names that are left off, like, I can't say for sure that I would kick any of these players off for them. Like, this is a great lineup. This lineup right here is just beautiful. Like,
I'm indifferent about it a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Was it because of Diana?
No.
Okay,
no, Diana, you got to keep on there.
Don't come for the bet, man. Don't come for the bet.
I'm not coming for DT this time. I'm not going to say who I think, but I mean, just go and win us a gold medal, and I'll be happy. But
I'm really trying to guess who you don't like on this roster. It better not be Alyssa Thomas.
No.
No.
Okay. I don't know.
No, Alyssa Thomas is cooking this year.
I'm telling you right now, she's not thinking about a forward. She's thinking about a guard.
Well, you guys can decide what I'm thinking, but I'll tell you two later. But like I said, just go win us a gold medal. I think it's great. Support us.
Yeah.
Love it. Come back.
I agree.
I think there's a chance for
bronze or silver. We want gold.
Yeah, for real. Come on now.
Yeah.
It's all
I think
gold.
there's a chance for alternate. Like, is Chelsea going to be ready?
I feel like that's a part of why the Aces are holding her out, so she can play in the Olympics. Like, I
need her on my fantasy team.
We need her as on the Aces, period. Chelsea, we need help. We need help. Okay.
Well, when we saw her at the game warming up, so she warmed up the other day against Seattle. She came out, did shoot around, and everything. But I did see a slight limp still.
She's always had like a
little weird one.
No, but it's like you can tell she's favoring it.
Yeah.
She's been shooting around because you can see when they're doing like their half court shots.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She's shooting around. She was doing ball handling. She's doing all that.
Yeah.
But you can just tell she's not 100%. But
yeah.
You could say they're snubs. You could say, I mean, there's a lot of people that have been playing great that could have been considered for this team.
Yeah.
But it's not just, it's not just about how they're playing individually. We also have to think, okay, which players are going to be able to go over there and play well together in a short period of time, right? So,
and you know what? You also have to take into the account the physicality of overseas basketball. Like, that's rough. Like, do you really want to send Caitlin Clark over there to get banged up even more? No. Jeez. Like, that's another argument you can pose. Like, there's just
question.
She never played overseas or anything yet.
That's true. She's never played overseas.
Question, which is also going to be a disadvantage eventually when the WNBA really takes off because all these players played like Turkey and Russia and Germany and whatever. But question is the rules the same? I know, like the travel rule, like
I think there's some different rules.
Like, is it what? That's something we should look up and talk about once we lead into the Olympics. Is like what rules are similar and different from WNBA to now international style?
Yeah, I think once the Olympics start, the Olympic break, that's literally going to be our focus. We'll tune into more of that and the rules and all that. But I'm pretty sure the rules are just slightly different. So we will get into that though. Once Olympic break starts, Olympic coverage.
Ooh.
Woo! It's like, okay, enough Olympic talk. Let's get into the recap. First, let's start off with some news. We had some transactions. Connecticut released Queen Egbo. I feel bad. I liked Queen Egbo when she was at Baylor. She was at Baylor, right? Look at me. I liked her. I thought she was doing good. Connecticut ended up signing Veronica Burton. Ezzie McMagor signed a contract extension with the Storm, and then Joyner Holmes signed a rest season contract with the Storm as well. We had a lot of injuries. We had Elizabeth Williams, torn meniscus. She's out, which is a bummer.
She was doing good.
Really well. Yeah. Nyara Sabally back. She's going to be out. Jackie Young illness. She's been fighting that for the last week. She's going to be out. Vandersloot is out with a personal reason. There is no timetable for that return either.
Kind of shocked she's not on the roster or was considered low-key.
I don't know.
Not that like we think she's top dog, but
no. It's just like with Chelsea Gray there, and if Chelsea Gray's healthy, you don't need you don't need Vandersloot. Shakira Austin hip out. I really think her and Brittany Sykes, they're holding them out because they haven't won a game. So why risk further injury? I really think that is the reason going forward, honestly.
Wait, hold on. Doesn't Courtney Vandersloot play for another team? What is she?
No, that's Johannes.
Is it Johannes?
Johannes plays for France, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's not Vandersloot.
Just blondies that play for them.
Blondies.
Yeah. Jaylen Brown will be out for extended period of time. No timetable. Mariah Jefferson ankle is questionable to come back. Brittany Griner is finally back, and then Rebecca Allen is also back for Phoenix. Phoenix is getting healthy. Phoenix looks good, guys. Unfortunately. Some news. So New York, I like this. New York Liberty is launching their own streaming service for $4.99 a month. Will allow users to watch locally televised games starting June 4th, so that passed. But I mean, that's cool for your fans.
Just add another streaming service to your list of monthly charges.
Right there. Connecticut's 9-0 start is tied for 4th best in the WNBA season. Unfortunately, they did lose. We will talk about that. The 3-on-3 Olympic roster was announced. Cameron Brink, Haley Van Lith, Ryan Howard, Sierra Burdick. How do you guys feel? You like it?
I thought their videos were so heartwarming.
Oh my god, I almost cried.
Like, just
you go, girl.
Like Van Lith, like you could feel just the relief, but the
yes,
thank God I have something kind of like going her way. And then Cameron's just always lovely.
I know,
everything. Love her. But it's just like I don't know. I thought the way they did the 3-on-3 like roster announcement, beautiful.
I know.
I think they're gonna be hella good.
Yeah, they're gonna be good. I like it. I do like it. Okay, some schedule changes for the WNBA. It's basically televised games. So on June 23rd, the Fever Sky game will now be on ESPN instead of NBA TV. The June 29th Aces versus Mystics game will no longer be televised on ESPN. I'm not surprised. And then on September 15th, Wings Fever game will now be on NBA TV. That should be a good game, actually. Okay, some record-breaking performances. A'ja Wilson, first ever WNBA player with 35 points, 10 rebounds, 5 steals in a game. She's also the first player in WNBA history to average 25 points per game and 10 rebounds per game through their first 7 games this season. And she actually just broke the longest streak in WNBA history of regular season games with at least 20 points, so 14 games. Dude, she's killing it. She's killing it. The only thing that's making me worry is if the Aces aren't like a top 3 team, that they're not going to consider for MVP, which that'd be crazy. Aaliyah Edwards joins Tamika Holslaw. Oh my God, Holsclaw as the only Mystic rookie to lead the team in both points, rebounds in consecutive games. Aaliyah Edwards is killing it, and no one's talking about it. We really didn't talk about it.
Thank you for mentioning that because the more I'm like on social media and just like not really watching WNBA. I know, I'm sorry. We were doing a podcast about WNBA. It's crazy. Yeah. You don't see anybody but Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. Which great. I'm glad they're getting that attention, but like literally nobody. And these international players who got drafted still couldn't even tell you who they are or what team they're on. There is no coverage about any of these girls.
No, I agree. They came out with ESPN, I think, came out with their top 10 rookies, and they did some complex statistical analysis, whatever. Cameron Brink's actually number 1, and
dude, I
Clark
saw that
6.
Yeah, and then Kate Martin was at like 4 or 5.
Yeah,
I was like,
she was up there.
Holy. Yeah, this is crazy.
But if you think about it, I know they're not playing as much as Caitlin Clark, but they are being efficient with their minutes. They're doing well.
Well,
but I think Aaliyah Edwards needs to be talked about so much more. She's really killing it. She's also the 4th rookie in WNBA history to record a game with at least 20 points, 10 rebounds, 4 blocks within her first 10 career games. Killing it. Angel Reese is the only WNBA player this season to have accumulated 10 plus points, 10 plus rebounds, and 5 plus steals in consecutive games. I still feel like we're not hearing enough about Angel Reese. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I know it's like more towards her, but
it's like the drama of Angel Reese. It's not like
it's not the good things.
Yeah.
No, I agree. She's really doing really well this season, and it's being overlooked.
And before people come for us, we do think that she got robbed on that technical foul. At least I do. I don't know what she said. Maybe it was that crazy, but that was typical Angel Reese behavior. And honestly, go watch an NBA game. They do 10 times worse.
Right.
Yeah. No, that was a horrible call. Like I was saying that it was like the ref was emotional and just decided to throw her out because the game was chippy the whole time. And he just finally was like, all right, get out. But it's like, dude, you can't do that. You can't do that. Diana Taurasi tied Michael Jordan for the most 20-point games at 40 years old. Wow, Diana, you still got it, girl. No,
that's crazy because we went on a hike yesterday, and listen, I might not hike ever again, and I'm nowhere near 40. So shout out Diana Taurasi for that.
Let's clap it up, Diana. Yeah,
you go, girl.
Tina Charles passed Yolanda Griffith for the 4th on the all-time offensive rebounds list with 1,050. Sabrina Ionescu now has 300 made threes in her WNBA regular season career, fastest to 300 in 117 games. Good job. Nneka Ogwumike passed 6,000 points. Cheryl Reeve 307 regular season wins, making her second all-time. That's crazy. I thought she'd be first. She's been around. And lastly, Fever vs. Mystics is the highest attended WNBA game since 2007 at 20,333 people. That's crazy.
Good. Wasn't that the one they compared to about the first game of the finals for the NBA? Was that the game? What? It was like 20. Oh, maybe it was a different game. It was like 20,000 or something. And the first game of NBA was 17 or 18,000.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I don't remember what they're referencing, but I do remember that graphic. I did remember seeing that. Okay, let's go over week 4's recap with some of the bigger wins of the week. We're going to be adding LA to that list because as we're recording, they're losing. Las Vegas is losing to LA. Yikes. Yikes. Okay, so first off, Seattle defeats Las Vegas 78-65, led by Jewel Lloyd, 25 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists. Skylar Diggins-Smith, 21 points. She had a really good game. 7 assists, 2 rebounds, and obviously Vegas was led by Asia Wilson, 29 points, 11 rebounds. I'm not going to lie, that was probably the worst game I've seen Vegas play in a while. Too many turnovers, not enough shots dropping. Clark and Jackie Young were off. I'm not liking the Tiffany Hayes selection.
And this was, they were at this game.
Yes, I was at this game. Very disappointed.
Yeah.
It was a bummer.
You gotta tell your aunt she's apparently bad luck. So
yeah, I have to. Sorry, Auntie. No slang. No, it was just, they didn't look good. Shots weren't falling. It was one of those games. Too many turnovers. They were killing themselves. But yeah, there's not a lot to talk about it. We already talked about how we liked Seattle, and we thought they would gel over time. So I'm not surprised. They're just gonna get more competitive. Phoenix defeats Minnesota 81-80. Did you guys see the end of this game?
Yeah.
Oh my god, it was crazy. So Kalia Copper hit it wasn't a buzzer beater. They still had like point whatever seconds left, but hit this 3 to win the game. Kalia Copper led Phoenix 34 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists. Diana Taurasi 12 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, and then Caleb McBride 25 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. Phoenix is looking good, guys.
That's disappointing.
Yeah, they're gonna
Garner back.
Yeah, she's looking good. Yeah, it's gonna be scary, honestly. New York defeats Connecticut. Snap that winning streak. Sabrina, 24 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists. Jonquel, 22 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists. And then DeWanna Bonner led Connecticut, 16 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists. I'm going to throw something out there for New York. Breanna Stewart's quiet this year, no?
Mm-hmm.
It's a little off. It's a little weird, but Sabrina's killing it.
Sabrina's been doing well. And then Jonquel, the past 2 games have done really well, so...
Yes, Sabrina
I feel like Jonquel has lasted longer this year than she did last year as well. Like, she's in it a lot more than she was last year. And I think they needed that last year.
Yeah. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, I'm pretty sure in the game today, the coach said that she's just looking to try to keep Breanna fresh.
Oh, okay. That makes sense, I guess. Yeah.
Well, I mean, she's on the Olympic roster.
Yeah, that is true.
She's getting older, so.
That is true. But I always say Jonquel is a pivotal part to their wins. Like, if she's on, they're going to win. They're going to win the game. Phoenix then defeats Dallas 97-90, double OT. Meg, you watched this game. Do you want to talk about it a little bit?
It was a good game. I mean, Enrique was doing her thing, of course. Even McCowan had a good game. But yeah, Phoenix just looks good. And they were being scrappy towards the end. They were hitting the shots. Brittany Griner was grabbing those rebounds and giving them second chance looks. So I will say Diana Taurasi did a little flop at the end there. But and got McCowan to, get a technical foul. But other than that, it was a good game.
Oh, shoot. A technical foul.
Yeah.
Phoenix was again led by Clea Copper, 29 points, 3 rebounds. Brittany Griner, 24 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists. And then Dallas was led by Enrique, 25 points, 10 assists, 7 rebounds.
Dude,
Clea Copper's killing it. Yeah.
I was literally just going to say the same thing. Like last year, we hardly talked about her. Like she was like a waiver wire pick. Like maybe you'd get a good week out of her. And now this year, taken off. Like Phoenix looks good on her as much as I don't like to admit that. But honestly, Dallas is really doing well with getting people to those games. So I'm sure those crowds are like super exciting to be in. And shout out Dallas for what they're doing.
Yeah. No, I was telling, I forgot who I was talking with. When they separated Mabry and Copper, they're both just killing it.
Oh yeah.
I know together it was hard for them to both be stars.
And what was her face? The guard.
Courtney Williams?
Yes.
Yeah,
like
when they
I
all
don't
separated.
think that triangle was like on
wasn't
paper
working.
it looks great.
Yeah.
Did not mesh.
Yeah, no, I agree. They're all doing good where they're at now.
Yeah.
And lastly, unless Vegas decides to pull this out with 1 second left, Minnesota defeats Seattle 83-64. Minnesota. I'm a Minnesota fan. I love me some Minnesota.
Welcome. Thank you.
But
Jump on the train.
I was always, last year Nafisa Collier, I really loved how she played. This year, I've been banging the table for her. So you know what, Minnesota, I'll just take on the whole team at this point because
I love that.
I just love watching them play. They're just fun to watch to me. But they're led by Kayla McBride, 32 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. Nafisa Collier, 19 points, 14 rebounds, 3 assists. And Jewel Lloyd, 25 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists for Seattle. But yeah,
this was a feisty game here.
This was, I've never seen Nafisa really be confrontational, but her and NECA, they were going at it a little bit.
NECA was kind of getting into it with everyone. You even got, and then when you have Ezzy getting attacked.
Yeah, no, for real.
Quiet Ezzy.
For real. But no, Minnesota looks good. Kayla McBride's doing way better this year than last year. I like Alana Smith at Minnesota. It helps out Nafisa.
Yes.
Courtney Williams is great there. It's working. And I'm not mad at it.
Welcome, dude. Yeah. Welcome. Well, this is a fun train to be on.
Yeah, it's fun. I love it. I'm a Nafisa Collier fan. I'm here for it. But yeah, they smacked Seattle after Seattle smacked us and we smacked Minnesota. So it's just everyone is good. I just love this season. I feel like everyone is super competitive except, Washington, but I just like it.
How's Atlanta doing? Once again, don't see.
We don't know.
Yes.
At this point, Atlanta's just in the middle somewhere.
They don't exist. I'm telling you, like they don't exist. It's crazy.
It's like Atlanta just falls in the middle where they're beating teams they're probably supposed to be beating, and they're losing to teams that they're probably supposed to be losing to. So we never really kind of highlight them unless
they're never like TV time. It's hard to follow.
They're just under the radar. They'll probably make playoffs, maybe at the A seed. I'm saying this. I don't know. But yeah. Let's close it out with Las Vegas losing to the Sparks after Brooks jinxed them and said, lose to Sparks.
Okay, it was the end of the third quarter, and I texted you and was like, wow, if they lose to the Sparks, because they were already losing. Don't put the jinx on me. You're the jinx. Thank you.
This is so bad. It's so bad. But let's review it. So LA
at this point, Vegas is not making the playoffs.
Yeah, no, it's embarrassing. Chelsea, you just need to come back. Forget the Olympics. We're gonna win with or without you. Honestly. LA defeats Las Vegas 96-92. De'Erica Hamby led LA, 18 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists. And Rakia Jackson, 16 points, 5 rebounds. I know, 1 assist.
Love that.
Oh, Ari McDonald off the bench too, 16 points. That helped out. Okay.
Shout out Kate Martin.
Kate Martin did good in her debut. 13 points.
Starting, right? She started?
Can we look at her stats and how efficient she is, though?
No, she is efficient.
13 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 for 3 from the 3-point line, 5 for 7 from the field goal.
I agree with you.
Come on.
Good for her. But the
Rookie
thing
of the year.
All right,
already lost. We lost all our subscribers now.
People's
No, I'm just
choice.
saying. People's choice. Yes, if this is a People's Choice Award, maybe. But no, you know what's hurting us? Clark not stepping up anymore. No Jackie Young. No Chelsea Gray. It's just a blunder right now. But you know what? Go through the hard times. Go through the adversity. Be ready for playoffs. I can't talk about it anymore. Asia Wilson obviously killed it. 31 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, and Kelsey Plum 24 points, 5 assists, 2 rebounds. Again, I know I see Tiffany Hayes had 17 points here, but she's still frustrating to watch, and I've been saying that. She was frustrating to watch in Connecticut. She's frustrating to watch in Las Vegas. But all I'll say is, I don't know. I'm just upset. I can't believe they lost to LA. Actually, no Jackie Young. Okay, maybe. Down 2 starters. Brooke, how are you feeling about Vegas before we log off?
Sad.
Yeah.
It's like sad, but like happy. Like they're vibing and having fun, but
I
just
know.
not winning as many games.
Yeah.
So that's like, it's frustrating, but
yeah.
I mean, we all knew like the downfall was going to come eventually,
Mm-hmm.
like a team, but like individually, like they're kind of doing okay. So
They're
it's
doing
weird.
really good individually.
Yeah, like Asia's doing good. You have Kate Martin doing good, Kelsey and
Jackie's
thank you.
Jackie's doing great too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's just
Which
not
is crazy.
coming together at the
Yeah.
moment. So I'm hoping they're working out the kinks. It gets back to normal. We all see the Chelsea Gray absence is killing us. So
It's like they're like a cell, and if you split one of them, like they don't know how to function. And so
Mhm.
that's what we're seeing is like they
Mhm.
are trying to figure out how to mesh and gel with
Mhm.
people who they're not used to.
Mm-hmm.
And like
Mhm.
if Kelsey's having a bad day, she knows Chelsea and Jackie are gonna pick it up and what
Mhm.
she's lacking.
Mhm.
And I don't think they have that right now of
No.
like, oh, you're doing bad in defense, I got you, I'm gonna pick you up.
Mhm.
Oh, you're not shooting well,
Yeah.
pass me. Like they're not doing that as much as
Yeah.
they were last year.
I agree. But you know what? I'm calm about it right now. It's early.
Early.
It's early. After Olympic break, ask me how I'm feeling. And we'll see if Chelsea Gray's back.
Yeah,
or
we're
not.
T-minus like a month and a half. So
I'm excited. I can't wait. I can't wait for the Olympics. But yeah, tuning in for the week 4 recap. Let us know your guys' opinions below. For fantasy players, we go live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 p.m. Pacific time. So join us. We also answer random questions that you guys talk about. Like Brooke, they asked if we played basketball, which I told them amateurly. No.
Yeah.
But yeah,
YSO.
It's fine. So yeah, we're there for questions.
Boys and Girls Club co-ed.
Yeah, YMCA. No.
Actually, I think I played the least out of all 3 of us because I stopped sophomore year of high school.
Oh yeah, I played through high school.
Yeah.
Okay. But you're playing now, Brooke, and that's all that matters.
Oh, fun fact, just bought Sabrina's shoes.
Were they comfy?
I just tried them on. I haven't played in them yet.
Okay.
Yes, they are comfy. They're like tight because they just bought them.
Mm-hmm.
But shout out Sabrina for dropping a new line because they were 50% off.
That's beautiful. That's good.
So full report next week.
Yeah.
And I will let you know. But
it's gonna be Brooke's Sabrina shoe review. That's what it's gonna be.
And now I don't have to play in tennis shoes. So
I'm glad you stepped it up, Brooke. I'm glad. But all right, thank you guys for tuning in. We'll be back next Monday with another recap. Peace.
Bye, y'all.